Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you had a great weekend and a fun Mother's Day. So today we have a brand new lesson that we're going to talk about, and it is a little bit of a doozy, okay? So I hope you guys are ready. So today what we're going to be talking about is using area models, okay, for fraction multiplication. I know, it sounds tough, but I know you guys are going to be great at it. So remember when we do area, okay, we are multiplying our length by our width, okay? Remember, area equals length times width, okay? So right here I have this piece of paper that would represent 1 square unit, okay? But remember, sometimes when we measure area, we don't have a perfect square unit. So for example, this could be broken into fractional pieces, okay? Or down here. So when you were in 4th grade and you did area, you likely multiplied 2 inches as the length, 4 inches as the width. 2 times 4 equals 8 inches, okay? But when we look over here at some of our problems, okay, we see that we have 1 square unit, okay, and it is divided into fractional pieces, okay? So this would be like 1 inch as your width, 1 inch as your length, okay? So I notice that my length here is divided into thirds. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, okay? And I also notice that my width is also divided into thirds, okay? So let's look here at the questions. It says the diagram shows one way to represent 2/3 by 2/3, or 2/3 times 2/3. So it says, what are the dimensions of the large square? Okay, well, the dimensions of the large square are 1 unit, okay, because it's 1 whole unit as my length by 1 whole unit as my width, okay? So that is of the large square. So what is the area of the large square? Well, 1 times 1 would be 1. Okay, so the area of the large square would be 1. So now it asks, well, what are the dimensions of the shaded rectangle? Okay, now remember, area equals length times width. So if I look at my length here, okay, it would be 1/3, 2/3, okay, by 1, 2, 2/3. So remember, when we do area, we want our length and our width to match up, okay? So what is the area of the shaded rectangle? It would be 4 out of, what is my total number of squares? 9, okay? So write a multiplication number sentence for the area of the shaded rectangle. Well, that would be 2/3 times 2/3 equals 4/9. Okay? Let's do the next one together. Okay? Label the blank tick marks on the number line. Okay? Well, so my large square, again, is 1 unit by 1 unit, okay? but it wants us to shade label these tick marks. Okay, well, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Okay, going up 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would be 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Okay, so it says label the blank tick marks on the number line. Did it. Okay, what are the dimensions of the shaded rectangle? Okay, well, my length of the shaded rectangle is 1/4 by 1, 2, 3/4. Okay, so it says, what is the area of the shaded rectangle? And it gives us a little hint here. Hint, the area of the big square is 1 square unit. Okay, so the area of the shaded rectangle would be 3 out of, well, how many squares is it out of? The whole thing. It would be 3/16. Okay, so it says write a multiplication number sentence for the area of the shaded rectangle. Well, that would be 1/4 times 3/4 equals 3/16. So 3 out of 16. Okay. Let's see if you can do number 3 on your own, and then we will check it over together. Go. So pause the video. Go. Okay, so number 3 says to label the blank tick marks on the number line. Okay, well, I see 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to label this 1/3, 2/3, and 1 would be 3/3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, so here's 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Okay, so I've labeled those. So what are the dimensions of the shaded rectangle? Well, when I look to my length, I have 1 2/3, okay, by 2/4, okay. So what is the area of the shaded rectangle? Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shaded squares out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 4/12. Write a multiplication number sentence for the area of the shaded rectangle. Okay, well, 2/3 times 4/12. Oh, I'm sorry, 2/3 times 2/4 equals 4/12, which would make sense because when some of you discovered when we did the folded paper problems, that when we multiply the numerators together, we get 4, okay? And when we multiply the denominators together, we get 12, okay? So the next page is going to be where you are going to work on these problems today, okay? So it says follow these steps using the diagram at the right to help you multiply 3/4 by 2/6. So remember, 3/4 is going to be your length, okay? So 3/4 is going to be your length, okay? And 2/6 is going to be your width. Okay, so somewhere on here you need to label 2/6, and then on here you need to label 3/4. Okay, so it wants you to label the blank tick marks on the horizontal line. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's counting by fours. This is counting by 6. So just like we did over here, you need to label these tick marks. Okay, then you need to shade in the rectangle that represents 3/4 by 2/6. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Okay, find the area of the shaded rectangle and fill in the blank to make a true number sentence. Okay, you're going to come down here. Remember, 3/5 is going to be your length, and 2/3 is going to be your width. You need to label the blank tick marks. So these are the tick marks, okay? You need to shade the rectangle in based on 3/5 by 2/3. Find the area and fill in the blanks. Same thing for this one, okay? So this page is going to be your work for today. I know you guys can do it. If you can't remember what to do, make sure that you go back and watch the video, okay? I repeat, if you don't understand, don't just turn it into me saying, I don't understand. Go back and watch the video again, okay? I know you guys can do it as long as you put all your effort into it, and don't just race through the video and just put down any old answer, okay? Really think about the video, really think about the directions, and really think about what to do, okay? Tomorrow, Miss Webster, again, is having a 10 o'clock Zoom. She hopes to see you all there. If you have questions, please don't just come expecting to do your work, but come with a question, okay? Miss Webster's expectation is that you are coming, having watched the video, and with a question, not just there to work on work that you are missing, okay? So, I will be back on tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.